Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, a channel dedicated to all things investment and finance. This video is about the brokerage service Trading 212 and my experience of using the platform over the last couple of months. But before we start, here's a visual representation of me checking my rather modest trading account. So let's get stuck in. What is Trading 212? Trading 212 is a brokerage service offering users the ability to trade a variety of things, such as shares, forex, commodities, property funds, and cryptocurrency, among other things. With easy access on both mobile devices and desktop, it's certainly a far cry from the rowdy brokerage offices depicted in films such as Wolf of Wall Street. So what exactly makes Trading 212 the #1 UK online brokerage service? I've listed a few of the positive things I've noticed over the last few months of using the service. Firstly, it's incredibly easy to use. The interface is simplistic and easy on the eye, and navigating through the app is quite a seamless task. As well as this, before you invest your hard-earned cash, Trading 212 provides you with £50,000 in virtual money. This is great as it allows you to really get a feel for the app and its features. It is especially good for investing novices, as it's a handy way to get used to the real market movement. Another positive is zero commission trading. This means you can buy and sell your holdings without incurring brokerage fees. But wait a minute, you still have to pay 0.5% on stamp duty on shares you purchase, but this is actually a tax rather than a fee. As a mysterious man once said, you're born, you pay taxes, you die, and I suppose we can't be too annoyed about life's guarantees. Another feature Trading 212 offers its users is the ability to trade and invest multiple account types, one of which is the CFD account, or in other words, contracts for difference. This is the most complex of the accounts available and involves something called leveraging, which is essentially using borrowed money to invest, not something for the faint of heart and perhaps best left to those with more experience. Another account type is the Invest account. This is probably the most popular account outside of the UK and is your standard investment account, allowing you to invest in a range of stocks and exchange traded funds. The benefit of this account is that you are not limited by the amount of funds you can invest. However, you should remember that any gains on your capital will be liable to tax as well as any dividends paid out. The final account on offer is the Individual Savings Account, otherwise known as an ISA. This operates in the same way as an Invest account, but has the additional and quite appealing benefit of being a tax-sheltered investment vehicle. ISAs are free from all income tax and CGT, so that means no visit from the taxman should you wish to withdraw funds at gain or collect those tasty dividends. The caveat to this, of course, is that you are only allowed to take advantage of these tax benefits up to a certain annual amount, with the current annual allowance being £20,000 for the 2021 tax year. Unfortunately, for those overseas, this is an investment arrangement only available to residents of the UK. The level of investor support is also something I've noticed, and something I really like about Trading 212. You can access the Help Centre from the mobile app very easily, and as you can see, you're able to browse an array of FAQs and search for your own topics. If you have a more specific query, perhaps the best support feature is the quick chat functionality. This connects you to a Trading 212 representative in a matter of minutes, a feature I have used a couple of times myself. All of this is well and good, but is our money actually safe? The good news is, the answer is yes. Trading 212 are regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, whose primary aim is to protect consumers, in other words, you and I. The money you invest is also covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, a service that protects your money in the event of company default. The FSCS does, however, only cover fund values up to £85,000, something to consider if you have a large portfolio. But one of my favourite features is the ability to construct investment pies. This allows you to bring together your chosen investments and track them as one big tasty pie. You can set and track targets and even generate projections based on your expected contributions and previous annual returns. Perhaps the most intriguing element of the pie feature is the option to set an investment schedule and automate your deposits via the Auto Invest functionality. Most certainly a handy tool for the passive long-term investor. Now, what would a good brokerage service be without the ability to perform technical and fundamental analysis? Let's start with the technical side of things. Technical analysis is the analysis of chart patterns and trends, and Trading 212 offers fairly moderate functionality in that respect. The app offers an array of trend indicators and oscillators. However, it must be said that Trading 212's analysis tools are certainly in the more average category when compared with other brokerage platforms or analytics dedicated software. What about the fundamentals? Fundamental analysis at its highest level is the assessment of a business's financial well-being and outlook. Trading 212 offers a fairly basic account of a company's fundamentals, but it's presented in a neat fashion and provides the investor with enough of the fundamentals that most would consider important, all of which are accessible by simply selecting a company from the built-in search tool. You can access over 3,000 stocks and exchange traded funds, which isn't half bad considering it's a free service. But perhaps my favourite thing about Trading 212 is the ability to buy fractional shares. Most services only allow you to purchase whole shares, meaning you'd have to fork out over £2,000 if you wanted to own one share of Amazon. But with Trading 212, you can order any fraction of a share as long as it's worth at least £1. For example, I own 0.055709121 shares of Amazon, and yes, I did have to write that down before reading this video. Fractional shares mean that anyone of age can start using the app to trade and invest, and I think it was a really shrewd move on their part to incorporate this functionality. And as you can see, you can invest in very small amounts using the market option. It is worth noting, however, that limit stop and stop limit functionality is only available on whole shares. In summary, I would say that it's a really good app, simplistic in nature and perhaps limiting in certain areas. It doesn't stop it from being a really solid platform for traders and investors. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos from me, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't yet signed up to Trading 212, there is a link in the description which gives you a free share worth up to £100 when you sign up and deposit £1. This also chucks a free share my way, so we both win. Thanks again for watching. See ya.